All right, bowlers, we are here for the semifinals and then the finals of the Sunday night sweeper tonight. We have Bill Watson, Bailey Maverick, and JT Cherpeski in the semifinals. They're going to bowl one game, and the lowest score will be awarded third place prize money, and the other two will bowl one more game for the finals. We certainly want to thank our sponsors, Anthony's Timber Tree Service and Premier Casino Events, for helping us out, throwing a little prize money into it. We're going to sit back and enjoy, and when we come back with the play-by-play, I'll have Matt Diamond on the mic with me tonight. So we'll come back on about the seventh frame or so and go through the scores so we can give you the full play-by-play of the final game. Enjoy.
Out of what shop? Out of what shop? What are you asking?
think now's as good a time as any to jump in here, talk about some upcoming events we have going on, and give you some score updates. Bill and JT are kind of running away here. Bailey is still got 230 on the board, so chance at 230 on the board. But that's right now. The other two are throwing a lot of strikes. So
Yep.
we had a big weekend here. We had Brian Regan and his MSBS traveling tournament here in town Friday and Saturday. A lot of fun. Brian does a first-class operation, and it was a lot of fun to help him be part of him here at Colerain Bowl in Cincinnati. It was his first time in Cincinnati. We had 105 bowlers yesterday.
Yeah.
It went very well. So thanks everybody for coming out all weekend, and thanks to Brian for bringing the tournament down to us. Coming up here at Colerain Bowl, we have, of course, our Sunday sweeper every Sunday. This past Wednesday, we started our summer hump day weekly house shots sweeper. That's going to be every Wednesday night, minus a couple in the middle here, and it's a 5-game total pinfall. Pretty simple, straightforward. Go out and bowl, have a little fun. It's 5 games on a house shot. Scores are high. A lot of strikes to be thrown.
Scores are definitely high.
Yes. But that's that's what happens. So it was a great time this past Wednesday. We had a huge turnout for the very first one. We had 94 bowlers that night. The max field right now is 96. Once we get a little restrictions and we can start moving lanes again the way we want to, we'll bump that up to 108 here as we get a little further in the summer. For the last few at least. So if you're not part of the page yet, there is a group out there that's just called Hump Day House Shot Sweeper. Go on and join it, and you'll get to see everything. You can sign up right through the page. You'll be able to sign up right through my website, tmtbowling.com. Dalton Cooper's kind of taking over the website with me, and he's doing a lot of the back work on it, and he's going to get me up and running here this week, I'm sure. So you'll be able to do everything through the website as well. Let's see. Other than those two, we've got the next big one is our Steady Hand Painting Trio tournament pretty much every weekend the month of July. There is an event page for that one. You can go on there and sign up. We're sitting about 145, 150 teams already. So we're going to definitely eclipse our 209 from last year. So my goal is to get to 250 this year. So we'll see what we can do.
I'm excited for that one.
Oh, yeah,
Hopefully
that's-
repeat the title on that one.
I was going to say we got the past champion sitting next to me for that one.
He is to the left of me.
Yes, it's not Tommy.
Dax can tell me that's like I am.
This is a big shot for Bailey to stay in the match, and that pretty much takes him out of it.
Yeah. It's been
So-
very touchy for the last few games. If you
Yeah.
get it in, it just kind of wants to float on that cliff that's in there.
Yeah, and we've got Matt Diamond here on the mic with me tonight, and we bowled on Kegel Mercury tonight. It's the first time we've used it. It's about a 5-to-1, a little less than 5-to-1 ratio. Had some pretty good scores. Nothing crazy high, but some pretty good scores.
270s in there.
There's a few 270s. Our high qualifier tonight was Matt Stanager with 717. And there were 4 700s tonight, so that's not bad. Out of 94 bowlers. Mystery doubles, that was a big score.
Huge.
Jonathan Cummins and Brandon Tranum, or Bartholomew Allen, whichever one you follow on Facebook, or both.
Barry Allen.
537. And low to make the cut was Reed Jens and Seth Koloski with 554. 554 is a pretty low cut number for what we normally look at, but I think it was a good fair pattern. I mean, first time trying it out, I think it was good. Like I said, the scores did go up when we got through the next rounds, which tends to happen.
The pattern layout and the shot difference was not anywhere close to the same. Dead serious.
No. Yeah.
On paper.
It played a little longer probably than what the 40 feet distance.
It played pretty true to it. at first, but once those fronts and mids really started to go away, it made it very difficult, and you kind of had to start playing it like it was somewhere around 44 feet.
So it ended up playing longer as the night went on. You
Oh,
got to
yeah.
carry down, and it pushed everything down. So yeah, the scores were pretty high the first couple rounds of. It's mine. First couple rounds of the eliminator, the scores were high, but they did kind of soften up and get a little tougher as they went on. This pair's not been used since qualifying or the first round of eliminator, so they're a little cleaner. I would imagine. I mean, Bill's going to go 230. JT's got a shot at going 260. We'll see if they can keep doing that for game 2 for the finals here.
Hey, Clarence, come out next week. I miss you.
Trying to get Clarence Garner down here to bowl.
Correct.
You might have to go.
Senior.
Might have to go pick him up.
Senior.
You might have to go pick him up.
I will. As long as it's like
More the merrier.
nothing like Indianapolis. So I gotta.
Good evening. Logan Dyer. Good evening, sir.
I gotta slide.
I think JT tried a couple different balls there in the 10th frame. He knew he was in. He's 232 to Bill's 228. And we'll have JT and Bill in the finals here for the final match. We're going to get it set up, and I'll be right back.
That's not a lot of shit. You know that. Yep, I'm in. Sorry, Todd lost the microphone. Hey, I'm short. Can I pull the microphone down? Is that just listening? I see what that dude did there. We're still on there right now. Hey, boys. So, alright, help me.
JT has opted for Bill to start the match first, so he will get us started on that left lane.
So I should go watch party? Last week didn't work. You lost your seat, bro.
No, I didn't.
And we're not off to a good start. Because my seats got kicked out. That's my phone. No, over there.
I don't want the sound playing.
My seats got kicked out.
It's on a delay. I don't need the sound. Thank you. Okay, Bill starts out. Pulls one up to the beak a little bit. Looks like he just got started a little early on it. And JT. So again, tell us, Matt, a little bit. You bowled tonight. Made the cut, right? Made it through a round or two, did you?
I made it to the top 12 and gave him my all to try to get into match play, but it just was not enough tonight. Scores definitely got higher as the night went on with all that free friction to the right. As long as you have the right ball in your hand, you can strike up a storm here.
Just get in and kind of let it rip. I did see a
Yeah.
couple guys have trouble with them, and they appeared to be more of a cliff where
Yep.
it was all or nothing to the right.
Yep. I tried doing the unpopular thing and play the cliff a little bit.
Yeah.
I just could not get it to come back enough.
Did have 94 bowlers tonight. Another excellent turnout on an odd 75-degree day in the middle of June. Had a little sprinkles this morning, but it turned out to be a gorgeous day. We still had 94 bowlers show up, so it's a great turnout.
Yeah. I'm sure some people wanted to take a break after bowling all weekend.
Gilmore?
Staniger did.
No. That could be it. Yeah. Staniger maybe bowled over at Gilmore today. Yeah, he can throw a lot of strikes, Frankie, when he gets going, for sure.
He really likes Gilmore.
Yeah.
He tears that place up.
All right, I figured Bill would get started after that first one. You know, it is the second week in a row we've had a Watson in the finals.
It is.
Yeah, his daughter standing back here watching was
Yep.
over there watching was in the finals last week. She made a good run tonight too. She was in the top 12, I believe.
Yeah, not bad for not touching a bowling ball for about 9 months.
Yeah, but she just comes in last week and finishes second,
She
and
plays competitive soccer in college. I don't remember the school, but she is one hell of a soccer player.
thanks, Mr. Ward. Thanks for watching down in Eastern Kentucky. We'll go ahead and ask you down there in Kentucky to share this around so your friends can see it. Folks, we do this every Sunday night here at Colerain Bowl in Cincinnati, Ohio. You can follow it along on our Facebook pages and on my personal page. And we now have it on, we've got our YouTube page up and running again. He did bowl a little while. He didn't bowl today at Gilmore, and then he came up here and bowled, and he's been here watching ever since then. So, Frankie, I feel you. He was up here, I'm air quoting this, watching on Friday night, and the fireball got hit pretty hard with a few people. Not raising my hand, but I might have had a couple. Tommy's fault. It's Tommy's fault. Logan, these start at 6:30 every Sunday night. The difference of the two sweepers is the one on Wednesday night starts at 7. This one starts at 6:30 every Sunday, unless there's a special event. We do a big doubles tournament or something, which we may pick out here one of these weeks soon. Those tend to start a little earlier because we got more folks in the building.
Those are a lot of fun.
Oh, look at that.
I need to do one soon so I can bowl with Bartholomew Allen.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I think our earliest time we could probably kick in a doubles tournament is going to be in August because we've got the trio every weekend in July. The one week we're not doing it in July, Jody Boyd's got his Mega Buck event in Columbus.
Yep.
And also my buddy over at Dave's World of Bowling is running his April Fool's tournament on that Sunday as well. July 19th, I believe that Sunday is. Is that a Sunday?
July 19th, that is sure a Sunday.
Yep, that's going to be the Dave's World of Bowling April Fool's tournament during the day over at Crossgate Lanes. And then we'll have the sweeper still that night, of course, but no trios during the day that weekend.
Yeah. I think we should aim for some doubles action that second weekend of August.
Maybe on that Sunday night, Jermaine's tournament will be done because
Yeah.
Jermaine's got his cashing out weekend that weekend, and
Yep.
got the Fat Boy the first weekend here. Jermaine's got his cashing out weekend over at Northwest Lanes on the second week of August. We might have a free week there after, or maybe even on Sunday night after Jermaine's event, if maybe get some of the guys that come into town to stick around and bowl that one.
Yeah.
Might be a good idea that night. Never know. We're looking at trying to put the Cincinnati Senior Masters on the floor the 15th and 16th of August, potentially. We're still working on the dates for that. Then we have the Colerain Open, August 21st, 22nd, and 23rd.
That's going to be a big one.
That'll be a good one. And then the Ohio State Masters is going to be here the first weekend of September. So, got a
It's
pretty
an
full slate.
action-packed summer.
Mm-hmm. That's good, though. Keeps us busy.
I'm all for it.
Okay, Ben.
You can have the winner.
These guys are just throwing pit ball after pit ball all of a sudden, aren't they?
I don't know which one you want because they're both striking.
I saw somebody in the questions there ask if this was handicapped. It's 80% at 210. It's currently based on a 2018-19 season. But if by chance you're 10 higher, I would use that. And we don't go to the 2019-20 average until August 1st, when the new season technically starts.
If we start using that one, I might have a few sticks head my way.
Well, we'll see. The tournament director's a little tough on that sometimes.
Yeah. Todd's always rough on me.
Oops. Yes, that's in September 27th, 28th. Yep, we got Collier Pavey and KP tournaments coming in here with the Pollard's Classic singles event on Saturday, and then Sunday is the doubles event, doubles showdown. So yeah, we're running all the way into September, and I'm sure we have a little something going on in October. I'm just waiting to get the answer on that one. So we'll keep people coming in, or at least we'll try to. We'll do our best. How's that?
Lots of stuff going on in Cincinnati.
That's
and
right.
It's a great city to explore. So if you're from out of state, out of town,
Next weekend there is a little team tournament starting up out of Cherry Grove.
that is true.
Brian Himmler with his it's a 4-person event Saturday and Sunday at Cherry Grove Lanes the next 2 weekends. He's got shift time Saturday and Sunday both weekends. So give Brian Himmler a call. Check in at the pro shop out there. If you need me to help get a hold of him, I can help you out. Whatever we can do, we all try to help each other out. So, and I think we're going to work out maybe some entries coming at his tournament to come over here.
Yep.
We always try to share some freebies and whatnot with some of the other tournaments going on around. So try to help cross merchandise the two of them. And
Yeah, I
why
know
not?
winning the trios last year, that got us a free entry into Himmler's. Maybe
Yep.
we can get that going again.
Oh, look at that. Bill kicks out a 10-pin. He's feeling it. Right now we got Max on the paper of Bill with 279. JT 277. Yikes. We turned away for a minute.
Oh,
Missed a
yeah.
couple frames.
This just got really intense.
Throwing pins all over the place. JT does not bowl college anywhere. I know there's several colleges that would like for him to bowl for them. He's up around the Miamisburg, the Dayton area, I believe.
He's Fairborn.
Fairborn. Okay.
Fairborn, yeah. Bowled against him in high school and bowled against him growing up in leagues. He has one heck of a game.
Well, last Wednesday there was a gentleman by the name of Jay Rapp that bowled in the sweeper. It was the first time he's ever been in here. He was impressed. He was chatting with me a little bit afterwards, and he said he's watched JT bowl since he was 3 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's been around it his whole life. So he's going to throw this one. And right now, they're just going strike for strike. Bill's going to have to match him in the 10th. Again, they're not bowling on a house shot either, guys.
It's a huge event.
Mm-hmm. They're not bowling on a house shot. They're bowling on it's about 4.5, 5 to 1 Kegel Mercury. Freddie Mercury is how I remember it. It's a big ball.
Huge.
Well, 10 back.
It's a huge at-bat.
Ice in his veins right there.
For all you baseball fans out there, Todd said that's a huge at-bat.
That's right. Baseball, what's that? They even playing that game anymore?
I can't wait for opening day to happen.
Well, you know what? I'm saying it's 39 right here.
Well,
Negative.
That's why I didn't.
10
That's
back.
why I'm not a commentator.
That's why Tom's not bowling right now.
Yeah. Scott Shorts just called him Thumb Brinkman. That's perfect. All right, well, there it is, JT, 277. And
So Bill's got to get the
Bill can go
next two, and
go
then
strike 9 here and win.
Yeah,
Pretty insane here.
we've had some great final game matches.
How's he like it? He liked it enough.
Hit him thin, watch him spin. Bill Watson.
Been doing that for a long time, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has.
He's from the Middletown area, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, we have Middletown and Fairborn. So, we did have some bowlers here from Detroit tonight. We had a gentleman that was here all weekend from Queens, New York, Mr. Holly. Makes a trip down here usually once a year for something. Said he's coming back for the Fat Boy. Come on down.
Yep. And for those of you that don't know Bill Watson, he has lots of accolades to his name. World Bowling Tour.
Bowl some senior tour events
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Because he throws strikes just like that.
Okay, then.
Well, table set now.
Don't count the old guy out yet.
Hey,
Nope.
That way on the replay tomorrow to watch it, like, yeah, I'm gonna go. I talk to the background.
Absolutely, Jim. You've been listening. That strike was dirtier than a truck stop bathroom.
I get enough of that. Oh no.
We got a tie.
Oh,
We've got a
this
tie.
is interesting.
Hold,
Hey, made it top
please.
Back in. That's here.
So we're going to go ahead and get it set up for a 9th and 10th frame roll-off between JT and Bill.
Hey,
That-
Bill,
That's one heck of a game, 277 apiece.
I still have nothing to say for the other ball. I had nothing to say. If you're not watching, wake up and watch. We have 2 frames apiece. Shut, leave me alone. And if you show up, guess what? You can buy us a round of shots. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey Ben, I got $20. Bill wins.
We got a 9th and 10th frame roll up. I don't know if this is the first time this has ever happened, but
Definitely the most recent time.
it's the most recent
Yeah.
and the first one with a score of 277.
It's huge.
Yep. Looks like I got around that one a little bit.
Yep.
Well, the pins are coming back at him.
Bill whipped out the big guns on that spare shot.
I get $100 right now, Bill. I get 500. I bet. Dude, look at the comments.
I haven't had a chance to look.
Yeah, take Jim about 17 minutes. Oh, hi, buddy.
All right, well, Bill goes 9 spare. He's got the ball in hand right now.
Yep. Bill's got a max of 50 now, and
Yep.
let's see what JT does.
Oh, boy.
That one climbed the hill.
I didn't think he was going to come back.
I didn't either. Almost left that dirty 4-5 combo up there.
Yeah. Well, Young man gets a handful, so he kicks a lot of things out like that.
Sure does.
Wow.
Pure that one.
Yep. I don't know how these guys do it. You know. Oh my, Dustin. I think he held on to
JT's
that one a little bit.
Yeah, JT's max is now 49 with the spare. Gives Bill the opportunity to get up there and shut him out.
Hello, Josh. I'll have to go through the comments later when I get home, and I will definitely have this one uploaded on the YouTube page. You can find the YouTube page, Todd McGill Tournaments on YouTube. Please go subscribe. We're going to have every sweeper finals. Every time I can catch a 300 game, we're going to have it up on the YouTube page from now on. So,
I like the sound of that.
oh yeah. You had one last week, didn't you?
I sure did.
Nobody filmed it. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I did get a film of it.
Yep.
Oh,
there it is, folks.
couldn't have thrown that one any better, guys.
That.
Damn it, Jim Bob!
You don't like losing a match like that, but
No. That's one to remember for a little,
yep.
little while there.
277.
Corey, where are we going? Home. Dude, we're going to the bar. I'm getting fucked up. You're already there, ain't
All right, well, on that note,
For the kids at home, I said the wrong word. Don't repeat that. My son probably is. My son
all right,
probably
we will have the vote out. Yeah, lost my train of thought there for a minute. We'll have the vote out for the pattern for next week on Wednesday. We will post at 4:00 on Tuesdays to start signing up for next week. Next week is Father's Day. Could go either way. Last year we had a full house, so
Likely a full house again.
Yep.
I know a lot of people come from out of town.
bring Dad
for
on
that
out to bowl.
weekend
Yep.
and
go over and bowl Chiefs tournament over at Cherry Grove during the day and come on over here in the evening. We'll be looking forward to seeing everybody. I'll have some updates on this tournament from tonight out tomorrow for everybody to see. And again. Thanks, Matt, for sitting in.
Thank you.
And we will see y'all next week. Bye-bye.